Well, hello guys, this is me, Christian again. Anyways, so here we are with known as another me talking to you viewers, guys. And so, mainly, yeah. Anyways, before we mainly get started on this channel, if you guys mainly have not subscribed to my channel or my girlfriend Harmony's channel, please consider doing so, guys. It will immediately indeed help the both of us a lot. So, knowing that today's somewhat, well, kind of, I don't know, but it is definitely one something I wanted to say for the national days. So, anyways, basically, so you know how we talked a lot about the positives of how like all these formidable things just happen, right? Yesterday's topic was about Valentine's Day, and that's the day that usually, well, group of people, but mostly it involves couples, right? Like, usually couples are getting together and, well, doing special things on that day for others, right? How we were also talking about the positives about it too. Yeah, anyways, well, this is kind of related to a positive and kind of a negative at the same time because what comes the day after Valentine's Day is known as the National Day of, I think, Self-Awareness Day, or also known as, well, single, like the single awareness, or something like that. Anyways, right? So, you know how sometimes, and this is, and this is the part that I had some downfalls about yesterday because, well, focusing on what happened, some people also need to get to notice a little bit about that not everybody can be frequently happy about that day because sometimes people get rejected and other times they could be severely mentally injured or even physically injured, right? There could be all sorts of things that could have gone wrong on yesterday's calendar, and gotta at least admit, not everybody has these wonderful days like I do, my family does, and even some of my friends at school, right? But the point is, that day is kind of a day, well, to recognize that, well, sometimes, yes, and it's completely okay for some people to be single, right? Like, sure, it's not the fun style to live upon, since, well, we sort of live on a society that, well, we have social media and all that kind of stuff, and we just socialize basically every day, right? Get out in the community and all that stuff. But don't you ever just feel those moments at time to times, guys, that you just want to feel like you're left alone? Exactly. Well, that's the thing. About being single sometimes people are quite a lot more happier to be single in their lifetime, and other times today feels maybe like a depressing day for quite a few people because they're the single and gotten rejected and all that stuff. And I know that I know that yeah, it definitely does feel like at time to times, like I don't know, like I know some of you can logically argue with me on this one, probably in the comments, like now, like how can somebody enjoy something so well happy to be peaceful, whatever, right? Well, it's just based off straight up facts that, well, are just guaranteed to have happen in lifetime. Like, remember, none of us can be exactly correctamundo on perfection right there whatsoever. But life itself is quite full of mysteries, say for sure, guys. So now you guys know the essence of, like, well, Well, in case some of you guys didn't understand the national days, well, here's one to never forget now, because this actually pretty much happens every possible day after Valentine's Day, is known as like self-awareness or so, right? Anyways, so yeah, I had a lot of things to say like during yesterday's me talking to you viewers, like for known as a little bit like a lot of part one and mainly a little bit of part two or so. But knowing to say now, like, today's now, yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say is yesterday was a day that couples can form strongly lovable together. And today, I guess, some people can peacefully, well, enjoy single life or whatever. Again, I don't personally agree it's a lot of fun, but it's your guys' decisions, not mine. We're all responsible in our own kind of world, no matter in childhood or adults, right? And we gotta at least expect too, guys, that we live in a world that is filled with love and hate all the time. And even if we can't control it, there's ourselves to rely on that situation. It depends if you want to be involved with it or not, really. Anyways, I'm gonna basically get off here, but before I do, well, I've been receiving quite a lot of overhaul updates. Yeah, like the so-called drone overhaul. Yeah, I find that the whole drone situation is in War Robots is quite stupid here. Like, stupid idea for Pixonic to, well, think that it can just take away all the upgrades and so what forth. Oh well, that's all the basics I'm gonna get at for now. I might, on the other hand, explain more about it like when the 8.8 update comes along, guys. And then we'll see how much more ridiculous and stupid it really becomes afterwards. And I know for Pixonic that it's just to watch some of the, well, contact of War Robots players. And true, I'm not one of the War Robots community fans or whatever. I'm not one of the people on there. I'm a non-player, like a non-basic player. Like, don't really follow the community. However, it still does a pretty good job of watching the contact or whatever. Or something like that. Anyways, now this is it. Wrapping for today. And Christian signing off. Bye-bye now.